Welcome back to the Yo Hear Me Out podcast, and we're your hosts. I'm Avery, here with my co-host Leland. This is episode 7 of the podcast. What's going on with you, Leland? How was this last week for you, man?
What's going on, cuz? Hey man, it's pretty good, bro. As you can see, new setup.
Okay.
We making small moves on the on the Yo Hear Me Out podcast. So yeah, man, good week. No, so far it's been busy. The trucking industry, it's been kicking my butt a little bit this week, but all in all, man, can't complain, man. So what about you?
Oh yeah, I'm thinking. I don't even think we really talked about this, man. But Leland, you guys are like a mogul out here, not only real estate but also in the trucking, man. So we haven't talked about that yet. Maybe one of these days we'll get into it.
Yeah, something like that. It's
Yeah.
nothing like that, in fact, but we trying, bro. We trying.
Okay. No, man, it was a good week for me. Nothing too much, school, whatnot. I know it's been warm this week in Tennessee. Is it warm over there in North Carolina, dog? Has it been warm?
Yeah, no, it's definitely it's been kicking up. I think one day it was like 80, 77, something like that, maybe a day or two ago.
Yeah,
So springtime is around, pollen is here, you know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
So
For sure.
it's about that time for North Carolina to start warming up.
For
March.
sure. For sure, man. Let's get into it, dog.
Let's do it. Babe, what you got for us? You know, we do would you rather segment. So let's get into it, babe. What you got?
Would you rather be a genius and know everything or be amazing at any activity you tried?
Ooh.
I think I know mine too, man. I think I know mine for this one.
This is a little tougher than you might think.
It's tougher
because
okay.
What we're talking about here is almost like information versus knowledge, kind of. Like we're talking about applying what you know. Like, okay, you're a genius, but that doesn't mean you can do, like, you know a lot, but doesn't mean you can do a lot.
For sure. I was almost thinking of it like more so like a academically gifted versus like physically gifted. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, if I'm academically gifted, I know a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's
almost
like that. Like how valuable is just knowing a lot of stuff though, versus being amazing at every activity. Like basketball is an activity. You know what I'm saying? Like,
true.
You're amazing. You see what I'm saying? Like you're natural.
Listen, you can make money. You can make money from both of them. You can make a career out of both of them. I think for me though, right now, I'm going to choose the genius one, just because of the field I'm in. You know, I feel like if I knew a lot of stuff, my career
your
Nobel Prize is for sure coming, dog. Nobel, that's the highest honor academically, you know what I mean? So it's like that's within reach. Where right now, I talk to people, and even people that are doing research and stuff, they're like, come on, bro, we're not winning a Nobel Prize. Like, it's so, because there's thousands and thousands of researchers, and they give out just a handful a year. It's like, come on, you got to really be doing some groundbreaking joint that's changing the face of science. And
you know what?
You know what I mean?
You know what? I almost picked the amazing at anything, except there's one factor, bro.
What's up?
A genius, like you said, like Nobel Peace Prize, I feel like they have more impact.
Oh, listen.
I think you have more impact because basically what I'm saying is like with a genius, you can create, like Elon Musk, like you can create opportunities. You can have you're more than likely going to have people that are working. I know you have a team of you're it's all going to be funneled that way. Whereas being amazing at activity, you're still gonna, even if you were using it for money making purposes, you're primarily is going to have to do something to earn that money.
For sure.
And you're going to be limited because you're going to have to do it.
For sure.
The limit is like, hey, I got to be the one to do it. Whereas a genius, you know, you can set up systems and procedures. And so I think at the end of the day, it's just a matter of you have more flexibility, more impact, more possibility with being able to understand and retain a lot of more information than you would be just being able to do everything well, because your bottleneck would be you and your availability.
Sure. Listen, man, interestingly enough, too, I know a couple years ago, I was learning about batteries and stuff like that in school. I take a class learning about batteries. And then it's just so happened there was a guy, he's a professor, his name is John Goodenough. And I even think that's a cool name. His last name is
That's a really cool last name.
Yeah, so he won the Nobel Prize in chemistry for the invention of the lithium ion battery like a few years back, which is basically the rechargeable battery, which is in like everything. This laptop,
Yeah.
cell phone, any device now uses that joint. It's like literally a game changer, dog. And crazy enough, too, he's like 100 years old now. He was still teaching too down in Texas at university. And so it was like, bro, that literally changed everything. Like mad stuff used rechargeable batteries, and he invented that thing. And now it's just so essential to society that it's like you couldn't even almost imagine, not having that. You know what I mean? And so just imagine to have a discovery like that. And that's really what it takes to do, like to win the Nobel Prizes in science. You got to be doing something crazy, like, oh snap,
I mean, that's a good point, bro. I mean, I'm with it. Like
with it.
You just got more impact, man. You can have a further reach by knowing more than being able to do more. That's just plain and simple. Like you just can't multiply. Like if you can multiply yourself, I'm like, well, I can make a team of me to do all the different things. Like, yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Even if you're good at basketball, you can only be. I mean, you're amazing at it, but you still got to play against a team of people. You're limited. But if you're a genius, shoot, possibilities on the kind of endless.
It's like that guy that anime Dr. Stone. That's him. Because really, even genius, sometimes people throw that word around, something like, but a real genius, like that's like
real.
Like Albert Einstein, like even like I said, learning in school, it's so much stuff Albert Einstein did and discover that we still learn about in principles, like in quantum mechanics that I'm learning about. It's like, dude, he discovered all this stuff. Like it wasn't just one thing he did, you know what I'm saying? Like mad stuff that he contributed to the field that's still used to this day.
Formulas, and I mean, like it's impressive. Man. It's impressive for sure. So I think we're on the same page with this one too, man.
Let's do it.
Give it to genius, man. What else you got for us, babe? What's the last one?
So the last one is, would you rather have to shower every day in scalding hot water or in freezing cold water?
Listen, both of these
hot water or cold water.
Both of these are
scalding hot water.
Listen, both of these are tough, but one of them is impossible.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, I'm like, what are we talking about here? What are we even talking about?
Hey, Ashley, let's get your
hot. Can somebody look up the word scolding? Like, what is that?
But here's the thing: it's also different. I don't know. Like Ashley, do you shower like hotter than Leland?
Yeah,
absolutely.
So Leland, could you deal with the water she be dealing with then, or
no?
Exactly.
I mean, like it's not comfortable. I could probably get it done, but I also wouldn't call it scolding. That's the thing. Scolding feels like it's burning you.
The definition is literally very hot, burning.
Well, let's temper it to not burning, but like just the max setting on your joint. So not saying.
Oh, I'm definitely max setting all day.
Leland, could you? I can't shower in my shower. How I say? I literally have to.
Yeah, you got
Nah, but some people do. So that's what I'm saying. Would you rather do all the way hot?
This what I'm saying. It says freezing cold and scalding hot. This is very important. What they mean by that? Are we gonna say like?
Well, if it's freezing, it's gonna be ice, bro. You mean you got ice cubes? If it's actually
that's what I'm saying. Are you talking about like actual 32 degrees water, or in scalding hot? What's scalding hot? Almost boiling? Like what you mean?
It's very hot.
Let's just do it all the way hot, or just turn your water on. Which one would you have to do?
The coldest setting or the hottest setting? Yeah. I think this is an easy one for me, man. I'm going with give me the freezing cold, man. I think it's going to be a shock to your body, but I honestly think that there's benefits to taking cold showers. So
I heard people say this stuff. Like, hey, it's a benefit, or like I see people 30-day cold shower challenge. What are they talking about? What are they talking about? What's the benefit? You wasted less time in there because it's uncomfortable.
It's like some other stuff. I mean, you think about when you like the athletes, they take cold. I know there's a lot of it is it's inflammation.
Okay.
So if your body's inflamed joints and stuff like that. The ice, the colder water will kind of help it go down. And then I think the other one is like testosterone or something like that, like your hormone regulation. I don't know. I don't really know the whole thing, but it's definitely some, at least what they say is some benefit. So that on top of the fact that it's just scalding hot, it's just uncomfortable. Your body's numb. Your back.
You do a shower when you get in there and like the hot water going or power outage. It's like even I've showered like cold showers. It takes me a long time even to get in there. You know what I'm saying? Like
no, you definitely got to warm your body up. Like it's like you got to put just a little bit, like just your arm in there for a little bit.
It's cold, man.
It's not fun
at all. But I still would take it too. I'm with you, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like the scalding hot sounds like it's about to burn me, or at least I'm gonna feel like it's burning me. I don't necessarily want that. Burn me.
Yo, how come that's interesting? How come that is, Ashley? Like the women that seem like prefer hotter showers. Guys, like I still like my shower warm, but not like hot. Like
you know, the highest setting, like just turn it all the way up. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't know. Like
impossible.
I guess we're just used to the hot water. Like,
but how'd you get used to it? That's the question.
Since the beginning of time, I've been turning it all the way up.
But you know what it could be? It's like how women be cold sometimes. Women always be saying they cold. So maybe they get in there and it's like finally.
You know what? Yeah.
It's like finally.
It could be something about that, man. It could be something with the like the blood or something like that. I don't know.
But I'm taking that cold, man. And either way, I think hopefully I could get used to it. But regardless, I still would take, because even I'm thinking like the other day, I had my shower on too hot. And you know, I got in there and touched it, and like literally had to jump out the shower. Y'all about to die, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm telling you, like you can't take it.
Hey,
it's scalding. It's literally, it's literally feel like it's burning your skin.
It feels like it's burning me. It feels like it's burning.
It feels like it's burning me.
But that's so crazy because for me, it's the opposite. Like if the water gets cold, I got to get up. Like I can't do it. No. Not happening.
If I can get it warm too, and then it slowly gets cold, you can stay in there for a while. Even I've been in the shower. Let me know if you ever done this too. I've been in the shower before. I don't know what case it'd be, but then I've even turned it like colder, not necessarily all the way, but I've turned it colder.
No, yeah, you turned it down. Yeah,
Turn it down, and as you keep going, maybe you turn, like if you want to feel like that crispness or something, I've turned it down and kept turning it down.
Never.
You said never?
Oh, you missing. You kind of missing out. A cold shower is like when your body, if you take it down gradually, you allow your body to get used to it. By the time it gets actually cold, it's actually nice.
It's not that bad.
Not that bad. Especially if it's hot outside or if you just got finished like working out.
Oh yeah, that's when it is. But even on coming off the workout, I still can't hop in there all the way cold. I still gotta make it.
It gotta be a little like.
It gotta be warm first and then turn it down.
I mean, think about it like this. Think about it like this, babe. You jump in a pool. You want your pool to be cold. Like it's not like.
For sure. And actually, that cold water be feeling refreshing too. Like on a summer day when it's cold, it's a shock, but it feel refreshing, man.
Come on now.
Yeah. I'm good. I'll take the hot. In all seasons.
That's cool. That's cool. But no.
I got you. Well, listen. We're gonna move into our first topic for the week, our first discussion. And so I had an interesting experience actually this week.
Okay.
That made me want to talk to you about on the podcast. So basically, I went out to eat with LaTanya, went to this taco place in Knoxville, and basically the guy gave us really good service. The service was good. He was very attentive. I think he refilled our drinks like twice or three times. There was a good amount of ice in the drink, so he refilled them a couple times really promptly. He was on it. What else happened? LaTanya had ordered like a dessert, and he came back like right away, like, hey, actually that's off the menu now. Do you want me to replace it? I'm so sorry. Like, so he was just a great server, right? So afterwards, the bill came to around like $50 or something like that. $50. I was paying cash this time, and so I was like, all right, I kind of probably get a little more than 10, but I was like, all right, let me just give him 11, right? So that's like 22% tip, right? 22% tip. And then even the guy did a good job. So I was like, yo, man, appreciate you, man. You actually were like a great server. Appreciate it. Because also we were in and out. We didn't stay for too long. We were there for like less than an hour. So it wasn't crazy. And so then when leaving, LaTanya was like, yo, you should have gave him a 20. And I was like, oh.
Yo.
On a 50. I said he was good, but he ain't like changed my life. You know what I'm saying? He was good.
Yo, a 20.
20 on the 50. I said, and I was like, literally like, yo, we was there short. We weren't difficult orders. He brought out our appetizer. He brought out our food. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just us, a party of two in that restaurant. And we was in there quick. One like we were in there for a long time, less than an hour. So I'm like, nah, 11, I think, you know, it was good, like 22%. She's like, oh, I don't necessarily give based off that or whatever. So Lila, this reminded me, bro. I know you have some interesting thoughts on tipping. So I just wanted to get your thoughts. What are your overall thoughts on tipping, man?
Yo, this is a crazy topic, son. This is a crazy topic. What'd you say? We might get canceled. I might get canceled before I get started because the amount of people that are like pro tipping people is crazy. And let me disclaim this by this, right?
Take off.
I have no issue with tips. The only issue I have is the expectation of tips. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I think we got the definition up here, right? So let's just start. Let's start here, right?
Yeah.
Wikipedia's definition of gratuity, often called a tip, is a sum of money given by a consumer or a customer to a certain service sector workers, such as hospitality, for the service that they have performed, in addition to the basic price of the service.
Okay.
Which to me implies that it's optional.
Okay.
The problem comes in is that people talk about it like it's not. Like let's take your story, right?
Okay.
It was almost a little shame the fact that you didn't want to give more. And it feels ridiculous to me that I'm shamed for not giving something that's optional.
Okay, interesting perspectives. Interesting perspective for sure. It doesn't feel optional, I'll tell you that much. I feel
that's what I'm saying. It's like, why, like, where in society did it change from, oh, this is a nice gesture to give to someone who did a great service for you, to, hey, they don't make a lot of money, you need to make sure you pay their salary.
I think that's what it is though, bro. It's the fact that we know like the waiters, waitresses, they're getting paid below minimum wage per hour from their job. So it's like, okay, you gotta like, you know, step in and fill in the gaps, man. That's what it is.
That in itself is kind of wild, don't you think? Because it don't work in every sector or industry. When you get a job, half the time, it don't even work in the same sectors and industry. For example, you go to McDonald's. The person takes your order. They have a great attitude. They give you a food fast. They might even throw in a little something extra just because they want to.
Yeah.
You give them a tip?
No. Sometimes too, I've seen, I don't know about McDonald's, but I've been to also some places like where they say, hey, we can't take tips. You know, have you ever seen that too, bro?
Yeah, I've seen that. But
yeah, like you might try to give them some money
that,
hey, I can.
My point is that the same people who go so hard about the service industry workers, and like the argument to me is flawed. The argument is, hey, they don't make enough money. You, the consumer, the customer, need to supplement their salary, which is wild. And it seems like, think about it. If you worked at a job and you were relying on the customer, whatever customer that was, let's say I worked at IT. I worked in IT for years, and I solved somebody's problem. And I told them like, hey man, listen, I'm only making $50,000 a year. I probably shouldn't be making a little bit more. You know, do you want to tip me for the job that I did? Like, I feel like you should pay me whatever service that you get paid. Let's not even talk about the fact that there's an actual percentage base, which is even more ridiculous when you think about it. Like, what's the percentage? What is the actual service mean to the person who's just delivering that to you?
Well, let me try to I can anticipate some of the comments that might be said or people seeing this.
Come on.
Okay, what they're saying, hey, listen, like if you broke, just say that. If you broke, just say that. What about that? When they say that, bro. If you broke, just say that then. Just say that. That's what they gonna say. Yo, but basically I said it funny, but they really trying to say for those that may not, they're trying to say don't download.
That joke is crazy. I was not expecting you to say. You were like, let me come to you with a honest comment that we're gonna probably get here. I was not expecting that.
No, but they be like, yo, this is the cost. If you can't afford to eat out, you know what I'm saying? Then this is, you anticipate 10, 15, 20%, and then factor that in. And if you can't afford that 20%, then don't go there. That's what some people will say. What'd you say to that, bro?
I say that's ridiculous because it's a tip. The tip is optional, man. Like I just don't that at the core, it's like, how can you shame me into doing something that I'm not legally obligated to do? Like the restaurant doesn't say, hey, do not come in here unless you can afford to pay our waiters their salary. No one is making that declaration, but for some crazy reason, it's like, you got to do it.
So you think basically the businesses need to step up and just pay these folk more?
No, what I think is that if I decide to give you a tip, you should be happy. If I decide not to give you a tip, you should be happy. You see what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't, like me deciding to do it or not shouldn't make me a trash human being or not. When it's never been. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what is optional out here. Yeah. I'm trying to think of an example of something that's optional that would be ridiculous for people to actually shame you not to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I'm trying. If I can think one right now, I promise you I would. Like, what's something optional that's like, no, man, I don't have to do this, but somebody shame you if you did.
If you don't do it, okay. I thought of possibly something.
Think about it.
Voting, you get shamed for not voting.
That is facts.
You get shamed for not voting. Like, you ain't vote.
You definitely get shamed for not voting. Like, what you not voting for? You're not exercising your right, but I'm exercising my right not to exercise my right. Like,
true. I'm trying. It's not the perfect example, equivalent, but yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough. What do you think about this?
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I mean, just going to that point. Like, it's just really ridiculous to me. Like, I don't have a problem, and I actually do tip. Like, I just for everybody out there, like, we're gonna find where you eat and ask. Like, I tip, but I tip because, at least I try to tip because I feel like I want to, not because it's some societal pressure about you just.
So basically, are you going out? It's been a good meal at our sit-down restaurant with a waitress. Do you ever have like a good time and not tip? Ours was good. Everything was good.
And not tip?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Okay.
Not maybe in college, yo. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the joke was.
Hey, look, that's also different.
You know what I'm saying? You can either get lemonade with your meal, or you can get the tip. You can't have both. You can't have both.
See, that's what I'm saying. To me, like when she was like, "Yo, man, you should get." They got a 20 on 50. I'm like, bro. First of all, I'm still a student myself for one. Two, he didn't really change my life, but like he was good. Period. Like, it wasn't like, whoa. To me, when I think about when I give people a nice tip, it's like, you took off, like, you brought me something out free. You know what I'm saying? Or I get the bill back. Hey, the drinks ain't on here. I see you. The drinks ain't on here, my boy. No problem. I'm gonna fill in that gap with a tip. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to me, you got to do something above and beyond, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's the whole point.
To get a crazy tip, a regular tip, I'm still going to give, even when like service, for me, because just the pressure, man. You know what I'm saying? Even if the service is bad, I'm still going to give something, dog. I'm still going to give something, bro.
I mean, but why? That's what I'm saying. So there's two main problems. The problem is,
what's up?
The problem is that it's optional and people still shame you. The second problem is that it's a percentage base, which I don't know who came up with that, but definitely got it. Like, that makes the least amount of sense possible. So if there's one person, like you said, take your example.
Yeah.
If you had a $50 meal and the only thing was different is you ordered a more expensive entree. Hey, I got chicken. This is gonna cost me $20, but they got steak, and that's gonna cost me $50. And the tip is going to your waiter. what's the difference? Why is he now getting 20% more tip because my meal costs 20% more? The amount of work and effort and service that he did was not even more. It's the same thing like real estate agents. Like they sell $100,000 house or they sell $1 million house. They still getting 6%, 3% of the entire sale. And it's like, who came up with percentages? Like, that's ridiculous to me. Why don't we just have a flat rate? I vote for flat rate tips or commission. That's what I vote for.
Flat rate.
If you went to a joint, if you went somewhere and you was like, hey, it's customary that if you're gonna tip somebody, let's say this gentleman right here, like whether you get a $20 meal or a $50 meal, $10 is just $5 is just what you do. You know, that's a nice tip for somebody who, you know, maybe even a flat rate per person, like $3-4 per person is customary when you're sitting down and eating, regardless of what you get. Like, I'm for that. And everything more than that, like, okay, because it's still optional. But the fact that it's like a sliding scale based off what you ordered is ridiculous.
I think here's one thing though. Here's one thing I'm trying to think of. Like I said, just playing devil's advocate a little bit. If you go to a really nice restaurant, right? Say you like a Roof Chris or something like that. There's nicer restaurants. People, okay. Roof Chris, that's it. All right. But say you go to Roof Chris or something right there. Across the board, everyone is making more than like your local something else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I would imagine, well, for sure, the manager's making more, the chefs are making more, the dishwasher's making more, and everything is up. So my thing is, if everything is up, but then the tip rate would be the same, it's like, well, I'm working at a finer establishment. Maybe I got to be in like a dress pants tucked in with the shirt. You know what I'm saying? Is there a certain decor I need to have?
No, but what I'm saying is like, I'm saying you're still almost answering my answer, solving my question.
Check this out though. What I'm saying is that in general, if you had a flat rate, everyone in this restaurant is making much more than people that working at Waffle House and Ruth Chris, except maybe the waiters now. The waiters are the same. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, but that's the point. The point is that's the responsibility of your employee is by the employer, not by the customer, right? Okay. So if Ruth Chris is a fine dining establishment and they're charging $100 per plate, then they don't need to charge their waiters $3 an hour. They don't need to pay their waiters $3 an hour if you want them to work for you.
Fair.
If you want someone to pay, if you want high quality work individuals, you do like every corporation does. They pay money. Hey, we need a senior executive, blah, blah, blah. We're going to pay you 6 figures. That's what you want. That's what you get. That senior executive is not getting a tip from the customer on a sliding scale based off his salary and the service that he's working on. Hey, sir, I work at Microsoft and you got a $10 million product that I just helped you solve. Can I get 10% of that right quick? Like what? Like wait, when you really think about it, you like, that is kind of wild. Like, why? Who came up with this? I feel like it's a scam, bro.
From my mind outside, I feel like it's just capitalism, and the companies are thinking like, "Hey, we could pay these people." Well, listen, more so, the companies can get away with cutting their costs by paying the people less, and then y'all picking up the slack. That's where I think.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a scam. Yeah. It's literally like we all just kind of getting pawned around out here like puppets. Like, oh shoot, everybody got money. Is like, look, this is what we're gonna do. We're going to make them feel like they have to tip them. So we don't have to pay our own employees. They will pay our employees for us. And then they'll shame other people who are not paying our employees.
The pressure is real. Listen, let me tell you about a story that happened.
The pressure real, son.
The pressure real, son. Yo, I was somewhere recently, man, and they had these guys that were dressed up. One guy was dressed up like Batman. Another guy was dressed up like Spider-Man or something, or the Mask, dressed like the Mask, right? And these few guys came up. I really didn't want them, like, yo, back up, really. But they were like pretty persistent. Let's get a picture with you. I was like, all right, bet, sure. I do like Batman. You know what I'm saying? All right, sure. So someone took a picture. They're like, they're doing different poses, all this stuff. Then next thing you know, doing different poses. Then what was crazy too, they actually picked me up too, which is crazy. I'm a big dude. So these two dudes picked me up, son. I have to send a picture to Ashley.
No, they
didn't hold me upside down.
They two picked me up and shook me for my change.
No. They picked me up, son. They picked me up, took some more pictures, cool. I was like, all right, man, appreciate y'all boys. It's like, all right, some money. I was like, he had the hand, and I was like, bro, first of all, I didn't even want to do this joint, really. Y'all forced me. Like, I didn't want to do this joint. Yo, I was like, all right, man, man.
They picked you up, yo. That's crazy.
No, I'll send a picture to Ashley. She can put it right in the podcast, man. But they picked me up and I'm selling else. Like, all right, cool, man. Let me see. All right, gave them I think $2, one for each of them. The guy was, I was like, I look back at him like, my boy, hold on. All right, gave him another $1.
Yo, I'm dead. Saying you said you gave him $2, one for each of them.
To begin with, I did not want to. You had to force all right,
why you say like it's funny because even the way you said that was like you try to make it more than what it was. Like I gave him $2, like bro, you gave him $1 a piece. Like
my boy, I didn't want to. You actually, yo, I got places to be. You actually, like, you know what I'm saying?
They picked you up, yo.
No, listen, ain't nobody asked me to do that. I was even saying, no, don't pick me up, no.
Yo, I'm weak. I'm so weak.
They picked me up. Then even crazier. Then they did lean me back, bro. I was like, yo, I'm about to die. I was really thinking I'm about to die. So these guys are about to drop me for sure. But no, it's like, give him $2. She was like, come on, son. All right, well, here's another $1, son. Here's $3 now. He's like, come on.
Here's another $1.
All right, my boy, I'm used to this. Justin. All right, give me a $3 back. Here's a $5, son. Take this joint. He was like, yeah, all right. And he gave it to one guy, and then the other guy was like, what about me? I said, hey, yo, talk to your man. So y'all supposed to spend this $5. Like, I don't know what to tell you, bro, but it was just so, to me, it's like, bro, I didn't want to get picked up. I didn't want this picture. Yeah. I'm here. You maybe, I guess you're doing it for your job, but it's like, bro.
That's a great point, man, because I'm assuming you was on some kind of vacation, because I've seen a lot of those in Mexico. Mm-hmm. And that's how toxic this tip culture is. It's the toxicity for me comes in the entitlement. The fact that like anyone, and I mean anybody, is entitled and feels entitled to someone else's dollar bills that they earned is wild to me. I don't care what it is. Like if somebody comes up to me and like, you supposed to give me that, I'm already out. Like there's no way you can convince me that anyone else is entitled to your money. Like it's an option, you know, for sure. If you buy, even when you buy something, you're essentially agreeing to trade this money for that money, you know, or just this money for that service or that product.
Yeah.
No one's forcing you to do it. No one's, no one's like entitled to it. It's advertised. You buy it, and that's what you do. You're not entitled to it. But like people are for real entitled. Like your server will be mad at you for real. They might fight you, saying if you know what I'm saying. Like I can't believe. Like who is this? Like, bro, let's not talk about DoorDash. The stories are crazy, man. Like they looking at the app. I ain't gonna get no tip for this. I'm not even picking it up. Like, yo, this is wild. Like you're getting paid, no? Like it's literally like it's the entitlement that someone else need to be paying your way. Is I feel like what's wrong with this?
Like no, that's yo. I haven't ordered DoorDash specifically, but I have ordered like pizza to go, delivery pizza. And yeah, it's true, man. I'm like, yo, if I don't put something on this joint, son, what's going on?
You gotta even kind of think twice, like
you know what I'm saying? I gotta almost put someone who knows. But you said also
they might dump that joint in front of your face if you what?
You talked about the pre-production meeting and you had a story with someone that was a wild story, man.
All right, so the story is a friend of mine, right? Doing DoorDash, and they got an order that they picked up on the app, and apparently the app told them, hey, I'm going to tip you at the door with cash tip, basically.
Yeah.
So my friend picked up the order expecting to, when they dropped the order off, that they would get a tip. They got the food, took it to the lady's door. I'm on the phone with them currently at the same time it's all happening. And they knock on the door. Hey, I'm here with your DoorDash. She yells from inside, That's cool. Just leave it on the ground. The person is up on me on the phone like, that's weird because they said that there was gonna be a cash tip at the door. Hold on, let me knock again. Not. Can I help you? Yeah, sorry, but it said there's a cash tip at the door. Oh yeah.
Pause real quick. Pause real quick. Should they be expecting it now that they said it was gonna come?
I mean, that's the question, bro.
The question, because before you said, like, before it's like, hey, this is starter expectation. Now it's like, nah, son.
All right. The crazy part of the story is getting there, right?
Okay.
So now they knock on the door. They say, hey, look, I picked up this order and it said that there was gonna be a cash tip at the door. I'm kind of waiting on it, like, and the lady in the side was like, oh, just leave it at the door, like. Basically, just like, yeah, she just altogether just disregarded everything that person was saying about.
No, I'm kind of jealous of people that can do that, like with a stone face, just completely like.
I don't care.
I wish I had
scamming you, and I don't care about this.
Yeah, literally, I like my heart can't. I gotta at least acknowledge what you're saying. You know what I'm saying?
Keep it pushing, son. I scammed you. Drop my food and get out my face, son. That's basically what you had said.
What happened next, man? What happened?
So what happened was. The friend of mine took the food, bro. They took the food, man. They took the food back in the car with them and proceeded to eat it.
Hold on.
They was like, yo, I don't care.
Did they let them know? All right, bet. They said
yeah.
What did they say? I'm taking the food?
Yes, bro. There might have been some slightly different words used, but the gist of it is, hey, that's fine. Man, that's basically what they said.
All right, so listen, let's bring it all the way full circle.
Now let's debrief this. This is literally what's wrong with us. The one part is the lady manipulated the system to get her food there on priority, claiming the tip was coming. Which what's even crazier is she didn't even say how much. So your expectation already is like already warped because you're just like, oh, she said cash tip. I'm gonna get a good tip, but you don't even really know how much it is. So they could do like you did and give them $2 to the both of them. You know what I'm saying? So, that joint got me weak, man. $2. I gave them $2. They split it.
Nah, listen. I didn't want this joint, man. I didn't ask for this.
I gave them $2 and they split it. But
also it's literally less than a minute of work. I was supposed to be 30 seconds of work. I'm just trying. You also got to think about it. Sometimes for me, it's per hour. If you picked up 60 other guys in this next hour, you about to
I'm so done.
It was less than a minute, bro. Less than 30 seconds.
It don't matter. That's the problem. That is what I'm saying is the issue. The issue is that it's the entitlement. Entitlement. She was entitled to get her food, and she straight up lied about the tip. And the individual who worked at DoorDash literally did not pick it up because they were expecting and entitled to somebody else's money. And
here's the thing, though. That one seemed like a little different, though, because if you said I'm getting money, though, I wouldn't have ate the food. That's a little wild. All right, bet.
That's DoorDash, bro. That's DoorDash. That's those delivery services in a nutshell. Like, people don't care.
Now, here's the thing. Now, I don't know if you saw this. I posted this maybe a while back ago on like my social media. Have you ever saw? And here at University of Tennessee, they got the I ain't said nothing crazy, so I ain't gonna get canceled. But I said, should I put out the University of Tennessee? Nah, that's fine. They got these robots that deliver the food, man. Have you seen that? Did you see when I posted that on my story?
Nah.
I like that jump because first of all, ain't no way I'm about to tip this AI. Are you kidding me, son? They got the audacity to leave a tip out. A tip is a robot because somebody coming. A tip.
That's the entitlement, bro. Because they know if they put it on there, somebody is gonna actually tip. That's what's crazy.
Oh, somebody gonna tip
like,
for sure,
it's like almost bullying in a way. Like it's like societal bullying. Like we're gonna make you spend more money and make you be shamed that you don't.
To me though, bro, I'm at a restaurant. I went to Starbucks the other day. Tip? Heck no, ain't no tip coming to you at Starbucks, at a restaurant where I just like pick up carry out order. If you want to leave a little tip, you can. I carry out order. Ain't no way I'm about to leave
ain't
a
no
tip.
way, bro. Ain't no way.
No
son.
way.
I promise
now, had y'all brought it to my car, it's possible.
Nah,
it's
carry out
possible.
order?
$1 or $2.
Nah, they always do that. Sir, do you want to sign the screen? Absolutely. Like, yo, you press that joint? Thank you. I done drove here. You should give me some off. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, that almost remind me, man. Speaking of that, though, you remember how it was at the beginning of COVID? I feel like there was a local place here I used to go to a lot, like a little Thai place here. And I used to go there like when COVID was happening, bro. I felt like a little hero. You know, I talk about the workers was heroes. I'm like, man, I'm keeping these small businesses. Yo, I felt good. And they was thanking me like it too. When I came in there, yo, thank you so much. And we appreciate you coming through. Like
stuff in it.
Bro, did that happen to you at restaurants during COVID at the beginning?
No, for sure, yeah.
Appreciate you, son. Yo, bless up.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. That's what it should be. It should be like, hey, like whatever you're willing to do to keep us afloat, thank you. Instead, it's like, if you broke, just say that.
Hey, that's not funny, bro. I feel like I see some memes with those.
No, I've seen it, bro. I've seen the comments, man. I've been in enough like internet comments about tipping, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy. And it's always, you know what's so crazy? It's always from the people who actually work in the service industry. And they like, y'all don't know what we go through. You better tip. And I'm like, well, why are you working in the service industry?
True. Listen. It's a recession, they saying, or something. Depression, recession.
I mean, same thing with everything, right? It's always supply and demand.
Sure.
If the supply of waiters and service personnel go down because they don't feel like they're getting paid enough wages, then businesses are going to have to pay more, and maybe they'll have to charge more. But then they have to deal with whether a customer decides that that's worth them going there or not. That's how it should be. It should be a matter of, hey, you pay your employees, I will pay for your service if I feel like it's worthy of my money, and everybody's happy. Not, I will pay for your service and pay for your employees because,
wow. No, I think I see a little bit of that. I'm not an economics major or follow it really deeply, but even I see the signs that like some of these, like McDonald's or Chick-fil-A, it'd be kind of crazy. I imagine because you're trying to get workers like, hey, we paying $18 an hour. Like, hold on now.
Yeah, hey, we got sign-on bonuses, $500 sign-on bonus. I'm like, yo, $500 sign-on bonus at Wendy's. Hey, yo, you know, hey.
Yeah, so I'm thinking it's because maybe you don't have enough. So I can see where your point is. Hey, the businesses, the companies, the corporate, well, not corporations, but more so the businesses, companies, just pay the people more. Don't put the onus.
Yes, absolutely. To the point where they're now expecting it, and I'm now shamed because I didn't decide to put $20 on my $50 meal.
No, I don't think, yo, listen, when she said that, I don't think she was expecting that. I was like, yo, 20, he need to do more than that for a 20. It's possible. It's possible to get a 20 out of me for a 50, but that wasn't it. And that was great. Now, you know, that was a 10 out of 10. To give that percentage, I need like an 11 out of 10. A 12 out of 10. I need
you have to, that's what I'm saying. It's a tip, it's optional. It's over. It's over. Like that's what's so crazy is people be acting like I'm supposed to tip you for being nice and professional and courteous. Like that's literally your job description. That's your actual job description, is to be courteous and bring food out to my table. I did that, didn't I?
True, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that handout, bro, it's kind of hard, bro. Like the same way I said I would have been like at the house, hey, yo, leave it out there, I said. In the same way, son, to have like that handout and just to like, it's hard to, you be ignoring it, bro. You be ignoring it, dap them up.
I ain't never had nobody put their hand out.
Oh, wait.
The thing is, I don't operate well with like pressure, like peer pressure. Like that doesn't, like it's usually the opposite effect. Like if somebody tries to pressure me to do something, I'm more inclined not to do it. So if you try to be like, hey, you just what you need to do, I'm gonna be like, yo, you found the wrong person. So like I'm gonna actually probably look at you and be like, nah, yo, like that's not going down like that.
I got you.
It's crazy, man. But we can literally go on. Oh yeah. What's the question there? Do you tip your barber?
Oh, me? It depends. So like if it's not like a round number, usually, well, first of all, I think I mentioned be cutting my own hair.
Yeah, me too.
If
So
the total 25, I'm left to 30. Or now they do cash app, then it's an option at the end. I try to give a little something because, like, hey, maybe you're gonna look out for me next time when you see me. I don't know. In some way, look out for me next time you see me, son.
so
I give a little something.
You're investing.
Now, if it's like, say it was like 30, like I think I paid 25 last time, so I maybe give that little 5, make it 30. Had it been 30, and I come with 30, that might be about it, son.
What's $5 on 25? What's the percentage of that?
25%. This is a nice tip. 25%.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. But I mean, I might do it because sometimes I round up to numbers and things like that. What about you, man? You tipped the barber, bro?
I did, man, but that's what I'm saying. Back when I was tipping my barber, back when I had a barber that was cutting my hair, I was still young, bro. I was still like impressionable, man. Like I don't know if I would do it right now. I would probably have a conversation with my barber, like, why am I tipping you, man? like for real. Like, think about it.
I got you.
It's crazy, man. Like I said, I'm not opposed to tipping. I know this is gonna come off like, yo, this guy is crazy. He just go out here. I'm not like that at all, I promise. It's the concept. It's the concept, it's the pressure. It's the entitlement. I don't like it, man. I just don't think it's good for the culture, the people. Like, I just don't think it's like, yo, why is everybody expecting stuff?
I got you. Well, listen, y'all let us know what y'all think, man.
Let us know what y'all think.
We keep chopping up in the dialogue and the conversation. So listen, speaking of tipping and the restaurant businesses, we're going to go to our next topic, which is about restaurants and food as well. And so there was a few posts on social media this week that had some really interesting prompts. The first one, you'll see it here. It had a picture and it basically said, choose 3 different places to eat at for an entire list. On here, you can see all the different places there are to eat. You got Wendy's, Taco Bell, Hardee's, Subway, McDonald's, Moe's, Quiznos, Red Lobster, KFC, Olive Garden, Jimmy John's, Chili's, Chick-fil-A, Starbucks, In-N-Out, Chipotle, Applebee's, Burger King, Outback Steakhouse, Buffalo Wild Wings, and Arby's. Hopefully that all makes sense, but also should be a picture on the screen here. And so Leland, you can only choose 3 of these to eat for an entire year, man. Which 3 are you choosing and why?
So I'm going to assume they mean, I don't know. You tell me what we're assuming here. Are we assuming they're saying if you eat out, you can only eat out at these 3 locations? Like basically you can eat it and you can eat inside, or are they saying like if you eat any food that you eat for the next year, it's got to be between these 3 places? What are we talking about?
3. So it says you can only pick 3 to eat for an entire year for free. No, since it's the for free aspect, I think it's kind of just
it's optional. It's like free. In addition.
Yeah.
Shoot, if that's the case, give me Quiznos. No.
You want the little rats, man?
No,
the rats in the commercials, the Quizno commercial. Who thought that was a good idea, son? They had a rat singing.
No. The better question is, who eats at Quiznos, bro?
I've never. But it's because of years ago they used to have a rat commercial.
Yo, like, why is Quiznos even on this thing? Honestly, I don't understand. Like, I didn't know they were still in business, yo.
I'll be honest with you, I might have never eaten there before. Now I think about it.
I think I ate there one time. Back in our hometown, yo, like when that like Jersey Mike used to be Quiznos.
Okay, true.
By the college.
I got you. Yeah, I remember.
I think I ate there one time, not memorable. So I don't understand why this.
So no Quiznos for you saying? Absolutely
not Quiznos. This is actually pretty easy for me. One, you got Olive Garden on here, and while Olive Garden is not the best place to eat, they definitely got a considerable amount of variety, and I mean they're not the cheapest. So I'm eating their free. That's kind of smooth.
Okay.
So give me that one, number 1.
Let me tell you my number 1, hands down, dog. Chipotle, hands down. Yo, if I had free Chipotle, I might go crazy and maybe spend no money on food for the year. I'll be honest with you, son. Just Chipotle alone, dog.
You just eat Chipotle alone every day?
It's possible. Listen, let me share a quick story, and this leads me into my number 2 option. Probably number 2 probably be Subway. I used to work at Subway back in the day, son. Shout out to Subway. I actually worked there for like 3-4 years, like in high school, bruh. When I was at Subway, I was eating Subway like 3 meals a day, dog. Let me tell you how. So how could you eat 3 Subway 3 meals a day?
That's not, I can see it. They got a lot of
and actually, you remember too, son. So this is what I used to do, son. I was working like that second shift, maybe like a 4 to 11, right? What I do as soon as I come into work, first chance I get, all right, make a little sub, son. All right, we out here, make a little sub. You feel me? Eat that sub, right? Later on in the night, about 9, 10. All right, now it's dinner time. Make a little sub. You feel me? Boom. Before I leave, make a little sub. That's breakfast tomorrow. All right, now get the little egg going. Boom, boom, boom. And like I said, I was working like full time at one point, so I was eating a lot of Subway, son. Like at least maybe 3 times a day. But if I worked maybe 4 days a week, 3 times. Nah, I mean, you used 20 meals. I don't know, 15 meals a week was coming from Subway, son.
Hey, no,
and to me, I worked there for years, and I never got like, oh, this young sick. Like even now, I still go get the meatball marinara or the Philly cheesesteak. So to me, Subway, it ain't like great, but it's still good. And even I had it for a lot, and I still didn't get over it. So between Chipotle #1 for me, Subway #2, these also have some healthier options. Like, you know, it ain't gonna necessarily be fried for everything. Deep fried at least. So those are my 2, man. Those are my 2. I got
from my #2. I probably rock with you on that on Chipotle. Chipotle is good, especially if you find a good Chipotle or you get it at the right time.
Sure.
It's good. It's not a whole bunch of variety, but it's good.
It's good. And also I feel like I feel healthier. I don't know. The calories be adding up. Now I get it without the tortilla. The calorie, I'm like, how is this 2,000? Hold on. How is this?
No, the calorie, it's very calorie dense, but it's still quality ingredients. I think what you're saying. It's like, it's not fast food where they just like everything's super processed. Listen, it's kind of cleaner.
And it definitely feels that way. I don't know if you've seen this, man. I feel like a couple of years ago, I saw a Chipotle bag, and it was like, yo, since 2017, real ingredients. I was like, what? What that mean?
It's 2017, bro.
Way
longer than that.
It had a timeline in Chipotle, and at one point it was like real ingredients, like far down the timeline. I was like, hold on now. Last month, we started using real ingredients now. Like, whoa. What that even mean? I got a big ingredient, know what I'm saying?
I've been eating y'all for years, yo.
But nah, bro, hopefully maybe Ashley might find that joint. And I saw that joint, it said real ingredients. I was like, hold on now. But even now, you know, the Chipotle, sometimes they had they had the outbreak on the chicken. It don't matter. I'm in there, son. I'll just go to another. I'm in there. Chipotle.
I'll go to another one. Like your stomach.
Yeah, listen. They fixed the supply.
You that sound good, bro. But if you got sick for real, you would have been like, nah, man.
Nah, it's true. If I got really sick, I probably wouldn't even, because I've had experiences like that with certain places where if you get like really sick after eating something, and I remember I learned about this in psychology, it's like it can really turn you off for even life, even. Like,
oh no, yeah. One time I had Wendy's. One time I had Wendy's and my chicken, like I had like a chicken sandwich or something like that, but it was like not cooked all the way. I've been into that joint. I ain't go to Wendy's for months, man. I couldn't do it. Like,
hold on, a month?
No, months.
I was off that joint for a couple weeks. I'll be honest.
Nah, I'm talking about probably 6 months. Maybe a little longer. I was just like, I'm good on it. I'm good. Like, don't even. Sure. I don't want nothing there.
Have you been able to eat the chicken sandwich from there again, or you like now you can't eat the chicken sandwich?
Yeah, I do, but it's still kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's still kind of like you checking. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going in there off faith no more. Like, I gotta check, and it's crazy because you don't do that every place, but the places that mess you up, you gotta like.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to see. Let's see what's going on here. So I don't know. Yeah, Chipotle's cool with me, man. For my #2, what's your #3?
This one's gonna be kind of easy too. I'm not even a huge fan of this, mainly because of their prices. But if I had it for free, trust believe I would be at Starbucks getting them different drinks, dog. Starbucks got some good drinks, man. I'll be honest with you, man. They overpriced, but if I could eat it for free, boom, they got the little Impossible breakfast sandwich. They got the little egg white joints. Starbucks, man. Give me Starbucks, man. I'm just thinking somewhere I could go a lot and not like
get tired of it. I mean,
or no, so did it go a lot and not like.
What you drink at Starbucks, bro? You drink coffee?
No, I don't drink coffee. No, they got the little juices, the fresh juices. I just get the little. It's like bottled juices. They like $5 each, but them juices are good, man. Literally, I get that. They also have the. They got like a strawberry. I never get I'm not a coffee guy at all, but they got like a little strawberry cooler or strawberry something. Strawberry kiwi. Like the refreshers, those are pretty good. And then, like I said, they got the breakfast sandwiches are good. The breakfast sandwiches they have, So just to me, I feel like for instance, I think I can eat there like daily for breakfast, and it's kind of a healthier breakfast because it's not fried. You know, you see what I'm saying?
You also got Subway though, bro. You know what I'm saying? You good.
That's what I said. Yo, between these three, my food budget might go to zero. So I'm telling you, not zero, but really, really low. I would be in rotation of these drinks.
I actually kind of like yours. Originally I'm thinking it was, my third pick. I originally was thinking about Chick-fil-A.
Now, for sure, so Chick-fil-A to me is better than Subway and it's better than Starbucks, but how much of it I'm gonna be eating, son?
That's the question, and that's why I'm saying like I was going to pick it for my number 3, but I think I might pick a place with more variety, just off that.
Yeah, I mean, Chili's is similar to Applebee's. I mean, not Applebee's. Oh yeah, Chili's and Applebee's are similar to what was your first one again? Olive Garden. They got a lot of different things there, but even still, I think it's mostly like
you still gotta go there and sit down. Nah, Chili's is kind of fire though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know the last time you've been to Chili's, but Chili's, I actually get down with Chili's. And for that matter, I think I would pick Chili's, man. Chili's? Because I could go there. Know why? Because I can go there and get a burger. I can literally get a chicken sandwich. I could go get literally like a salad. I could actually go there and get more things.
That's fair. Also, one thing I was thinking about, for date nights or something, like it's not that expensive a date, but like to me, I think there is something cool about getting, we just talked about tipping, but having the service and the drinks and stuff like that, it's kind of like a cool little vibe that you get in the sit down places. So for that one, yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool, dog.
Yeah, these other ones can go, bro. Burger King. When the last time you ate a Burger King, man?
Bro, I got a story.
When the last time you ate an Arby's, bro? Stop playing.
Hey, ho, they had that little Wagyu burger. Hey, did you taste that Wagyu burger?
Nah, bro. I don't trust that. I don't trust it. Bro.
That jump was alright, so I'll be honest with you, man.
This is the crazy part about it. I actually do eat Arby's, so I'm not even hating on Arby's, but like it's your top 3. Stop it. Like that's
very greasy, man. Very greasy to have a lot. Very greasy. Most of these joints are. But listen, we're gonna keep it moving in the food category. We just talked about stuff being unhealthy. This is now about to get even more unhealthy.
For sure.
It's getting even more unhealthy. Listen. We saw enough. We
went from here to here, son. Like we're just taking it down, yo.
Now, even this here, like even these, I'm thinking like, say you had to do unlimited, you couldn't even. None of these gonna be good for you. But maybe the oatmeal cream pie, maybe. But
the oatmeal cream pie. The oatmeal cream pie don't even have oatmeal in it, bro.
That's crazy. Let me get to the question for the folk here. Let me get to the question here. This is what we saw also. It said, "Yo, what's your favorite Little Debbie snack?" And so Little Debbie something. A lot of us grew up on. I used to eat that joint a lot, son.
When it was 25 cents.
Oh yeah.
You know about that time, yo?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. So we got different snack cake options here. This post here, you got the Nutter Butter, Star Crunch, Swiss Roll, Cosmic Brownies, Fudge Rounds, Pecan Swirl, Zebra Cake, Strawberry Cakes, Oatmeal Cream Pie. And then I found another one too that had like even more options that kind of had everything. So what's your favorite, man? And then actually, you might as well give me a top 3 too, man.
Favorite and then top 3.
Yeah. What'd you say number 1?
Like, man, it's just kind of easy. Like my favorite, honestly, and you're not talking about how often you can eat them because they're very, very sweet, and you not a lot of them.
Same time, 3, 2, 1. Strawberry cream.
Strawberry shortcake.
Yeah, strawberry cream pie. Yeah, strawberry shortcake dress. Yeah.
Yeah, strawberry shortcake. They're easily the best. Like it's not even close.
I know. I remember those being your favorite, man. They are good. They're just super sweet.
They're super sweet. You gotta have you gotta pretty much dunk them joints in milk because you need something to cut it. But they fire. The one thing they don't have on here, and I'm telling you, if anybody who knows like Little Debbie snack cakes, they know this missing is the dang Christmas tree.
A zebra cake modified.
Nah, bro, it's not like a zebra cake because it's just not like it is. Like let's be honest. A lot of stuff that Little Debbie make is kind of like a lot of stuff that Little Debbie made. You know what I'm saying? Like they all kind of reusing the same base, but them Christmas tree hit different, bro. Everybody that know in the comments, somebody gonna be like, "Yo, the Christmas tree do hit different."
You know what's interesting, man? I remember at one point the zebra cakes used to be my favorite. I had a point where the oatmeal cream pies actually were my favorite too. The fudge, right? Yo, actually, I'm looking at this list. All these just be slapping for like if you had
No, don't trip,
yo,
bro.
if you had an oatmeal cream pie, I would be like, no, where the Swiss roll at? I'd be like, all right, cool. If you came with a fudge round, I'd be like, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like, this just is pretty good. So all of these flavors. So I've had periods of my life where all of them were the same, or I've liked them all.
Except for them raisin ones, bro.
You know what's crazy? Yo, I had to stop this week, yo. Listen, I actually like the raisin ones.
Without the raisins.
Except, yo, that's what
yo,
they need to make a raisin cookie, like oatmeal raisin cookies. I like oatmeal cookies, except the raisins. Listen, I like macadamia nut cookies, white chocolate macadamia nut.
Without the macadamia
nut. They need to make just a pure white chocolate cookie, and we also need pure oatmeal cookies. No raisin, son. No raisin.
I'm clapping it up for that, son. Give Avery some points because he's true. You definitely need a pure white chocolate cookie, like a white chocolate chip cookie. Like, why can't we just have that? I just don't understand.
That macadamia nuts.
Like, no one eats macadamia nuts, period. Like, why is it in this cookie?
And you know what? That's what it's a conspiracy. No one eating them regularly, so like, oh, we got a surplus. That all right, throw them in the cookie.
They treat you like little kids to put cauliflower inside the mac and cheese. Like, you trying to trick me into eating these nuts? Like, I don't want this. I don't want it.
Man. They not good, man. But listen, if I had to say for me, my number one probably, which I still come back to, probably give me the Swiss roll, man. I like the Swiss roll, man.
Number one?
I might, because I'm just thinking about something I can eat like a lot. Like, yo, I can eat, yo, the Swiss roll.
I literally just said it don't got to be ones you got to eat a lot.
Yeah, but still give me a that's for me, bro. That's for me. Give me the Swiss rolls number one. Like I'm still buying those the most often. Out of everything here, I buy Swiss rolls the most often.
What we talking about most often? Like, when you last time you bought something?
Well, I haven't bought one at all this year, but like last year or something, yeah. Yeah, last year I had a Swiss roll. Huh?
How many times?
It probably at least 4 times last year. I probably bought them.
I'm like, wait a second, bro. I ain't never seen nobody buy no Swiss rolls, yo.
Yeah, yo, those who know, because to me, the thing about Swiss rolls, bro, they sweet, but they're not like OD sweet. So you can eat like a good amount of them, Sam. It's the chocolate. It goes good with milk. Matter of fact, yo, what time is it, yo? I might talk about it. Yeah, bro. Yo, for me, but they're all great. Like I said, literally, or not all, but most of these just great. One thing I never got down with, really, to me. Did you ever eat the Nutty Buddies?
Bro, those better be number 2 on my list.
Oh, that don't go hard though, bro. Nah. All the drinks, I was like, that's probably the one.
That's how I feel about the Swiss rolls, bro.
That's crazy.
The most basic. Yeah, like literally, like the generic Debbie cake is the Swiss roll, bro, or the zebra cake. Like literally, one of those two is like.
Yo, I used to do the zebras. So you like the Nutty Buddies, huh? That's crazy.
I'm pretty sure Swiss rolls are just called Debbie cakes.
Yo, give me the Swiss rolls, man. Give me the Swiss rolls, my boy.
I'm pretty sure like that's not. They don't even Swiss rolls not even their name, bro.
You know what your dad liked too, bro? That I like too. It's just because I feel like I've gotten more into chocolate as I got older. You know, I like the devil cream pies is good too. I'm not gonna say those necessarily, but they're just good. I know your dad liked them a lot.
Yeah, that was old times. Like I don't know when the last time they brought something like, but that was actually my mom.
Oh, your mom liked them?
Mom's favorite. And so when she would, I always knew because she would buy them. I'm like, yo, these just kind of all right. Like it's basically like a Twinkie, but chocolate. Like that's not.
Twinkies ain't good, so
That's what I'm saying. Like what I'm saying is I was turned off because the package was greasy. Like it was like just sitting all like, nah, bro, I'm good. Them devil cream pies, I don't know why they devil, but I'm good.
So you said Nutty Buddy's your 2? That's crazy though, son. Nutty Buddy.
If you ask, and you can ask Ashley, if you ask me what I actually would buy, it's gonna be that one.
See, that's how I feel about the Swiss roll. Like I actually be buying the Swiss roll. When I do buy something, it be the Swiss roll. Huh? Yo, you pull it off. You got a little white thing there. You can do like that. Eat a little chocolate off the white part.
Nah, bro. Nah. Not no Swiss rolls, bro. Anyway, okay. I mean, you can do that with the strawberry cream pie. That's for sure. I'm trying. I mean, not the strawberry cream pie, the strawberry.
Let me put those number 2 then, man. Let me put those number 2.
Gotta put them. They gotta be on there, bro. They're good.
For
They're
sure.
real good. They're real good. Y'all crazy if y'all think I'm about to put these fig bars on here. I don't know why they even got them up there. I don't even know.
You know what also is not good, man, which to me is like in concept has been more good than actual reality. Like, follow me here, son. I feel like honey buns, they seem amazing. Like in your mind, it's like a honey bun. Let's get it, son. It's like a donut, basically. Let's go. But to me, you don't taste nothing. They always be falling short, man. Give me a donut.
Those might actually be called Debbie cakes. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just those might be the only thing that's more generic than them Swiss rolls.
But them just ain't good though. Like the honey, like people be liking it, but when you actually eat it, it's like
this the thing, bro. Give me one of them honey buns for them Swiss rolls, though.
Heck no.
Nah,
you really gotta heat up the honey bun, son.
Nah, listen.
On the shelf,
in the chat right now, son. In the chat, please. Would you rather have? We do. Would you rather here? Would you rather have a honey bun or a Swiss roll?
But there's what I'm saying. In your mind, it was like a honey bun, no doubt. Like you get some honey bun flavor, a honey bun scented. It's like let's go. But in actuality, when you taste it. When you taste the honey bun, it's worse than it's like a French toast. In theory, a French toast should be like the best breakfast. You know what I'm saying? Like a French toast, let's get it. But then when you taste French toast, you be like, you know what? Give me the pancakes instead. Like, because it's hard to get it done. Like, you know what I'm saying? But in your mind, it's like, it got cinnamon, it got sugar,
it's
got
the
everything.
Egg for me, bro. It's the egg. Sometimes the batter not sweet on the French toast, and it's like, I don't want egg bread, you know what I'm saying, with syrup on top.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like honey bun done to perfection, elite. French toast done perfection, elite. But most times, and in this case for Little Debbie, the Little Debbie honey buns is like, nah, I'm cool.
I'm definitely cool. I seen them. I definitely not picking them, bro.
What's your third one, man? Let me try even look at
here. This is an honorable mention that we ain't talked about yet. That got to get some respect.
What's up?
That's Star Crunch.
You know what I was gonna say, bro? I ain't really a fan of the Star Crunch either. It's good, bro. It's good.
I mean, that's why I say it's honorable mention. Like it's not top. But if somebody handed you one.
But that's what I said about Little Debbie in general. Yo, they hand me about any cake, even a honey bun. I'll be like, like appreciate what you say. Yeah, they all pretty good, son, for real. Even
I ain't eating that cherry.
Oh heck no, I'm not eating that cherry pie, bro. I ain't eating the cherry. I didn't even see.
Ain't no way I can trust that feeling in that. Like, you know, they be making them drinks like 5 years out. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got so much preservatives, but the expiration go crazy. I'm not eating no cherry filling in a fried pie from Little Debbie. I'm just not doing that.
You like the donut sticks? I actually like those though.
They straight.
I'm trying to think of my third one, man. To me, these two is just maybe give me the fudge round, man. Fudge round that's my top 3. Strawberry cream pie or the strawberry shortcake, fudge round. Let me get those 3, man. You don't think fudge rounds?
I don't care. It's not on here, but I gotta have it. Give me the Christmas tree.
Christmas tree, okay.
Give me the nutter butters, the strawberry, and give me the Christmas tree. I got the variety. It's not all chocolate peanut butter. Then you got the cake.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, give me those. Swiss rolls, bro.
That's it, man. That's it, bro.
Bro, we didn't even talk about the brownies. How you feel about them brownies, bro?
Once again, to me, I really like brownies. In general, brownies are great. But the cosmic brownies, they're not like that.
They're not it, bro.
Even still, they all right, though. You see what I'm saying?
Like, bro, they basically taste like a Tootsie Roll bar, son. Tell me they know, man.
But like I said, bro, this past little Halloween, I think I had some little Tootsie Rolls. I'm like, you know what?
You'll eat them. I promise you'll eat them. But you're not going to be happy that you did. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Yo, Little Debbie, man. You know, actually, Little Debbie right up the road. Their headquarters is like right by Chattanooga, right up the road. I might need to take a little trip, man.
Yeah, you can get it for cheap, bro. You can probably get them 25-cent prices.
Hey, I might need to go down there and see what's cracking, man. Do a little factory tour. I feel like
Willie
Walker. I've been Willie Walker around. Wow, it's incredible. It's like, y'all really making magic in here. You know?
I know it's actually impressive how long they've been around, though. I ain't gonna. I mean, even when we was kids, they've been around for a long time.
True. But they still Yeah, like I said, I got a Swiss roll. I might get a Swiss roll. Before the next pod, I'll have a Swiss roll, man. I eat a Swiss roll. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that's it for the next episode of Yo Hear Me Out. We appreciate you guys again for always tuning in. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Let's get this thing out here, man. But we appreciate you guys rocking with us, and we'll be back next week. Peace.
Peace.